Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to another episode of my Miss Universe 2023 Contestants Review. Welcome! So this is already episode 13 of my review of all the confirmed candidates for Miss Universe 2023, and if you haven't seen my reviews of your favorite candidates, I may have already uploaded it on my YouTube channel, so you can just go ahead and check them out. So for this video, we will be reviewing Finland, Guyana, Mexico, Nepal, and Nigeria, because after all of these reviews I will be releasing my first leaderboard. This is group 13, episode 13, and then I will be uploading episode 14, and I decided to upload my first Miss Universe leaderboard after episode 14. So let's begin my reviews for the 5 delegates in this group, starting with Finland. Paula Yukanen. She's 22 years old, a tennis player, a volunteer teacher, and a law student. What really caught my attention was her winning reaction during the nationals. She was so genuine, and it really shows that winning the title meant so much to her. To me, it was a very sweet gesture, and I like her very, very much. When it comes to her performances at the nationals, I would love to see a lot of work, especially on the runway performances. Both of her performance at swimsuit and evening gown were pretty average, and if she's aiming for a solid spot, then she really needs to do some serious training. She, to me, seems like a likable candidate though, and hopefully it could help work in her favor. But performance-wise, she really needs to do her homework, and she needs to do overtime work too. Next we have Guyana. Lisa Narin. She's 25 years old. She teaches dance and currently studying international relations. I actually find her very pretty, and her recent stylings and looks are showing some tremendous improvement. However, I still felt like they need to explore more to find the ones that truly fits her the best and would really make us wow the moment she appears, the moment she comes out. And also, I love the way she looked during the coronation, but I felt like the way she was styled was a little bit too safe and will appear as forgettable if we're talking about Miss Universe level. So I hope they step it up even more. I have seen some short clips of her performances, and it's somehow okay-ish to me. A lot of work needed too, especially on the impact and technicalities. However, I would very much consider her as a potential spoiler, because with the right preparation, I believe she could potentially pull an upset. Next we have Mexico. Melissa Flores. She's 24 years old with a degree in psychology, and she previously represented her country at Miss Earth 2018, where she took home one of the 4 elemental crowns, and she finished in the top 4. Melissa is coming as one of the strong competitors and also one of the favorites this year. Her performances at the nationals were very, very solid. For the swimsuit, it was good, but in a way, a part of me still thinks that it needed a little bit more of that impact. I just have high expectations for her, since of course she's coming as one of the favorites, a strong contender. So I would love to see a much stronger swimsuit performance going into Miss Universe. However, for the evening gown, wow, everything about her look and her presentation screams perfection. I think how she looked was just unbelievable. It was mind-blowing, and she performed and came out like, wow, unbelievable. And with that evening gown, I can already imagine that kind of look, and I can already visualize her with that performance at Miss Universe. To me, what she gave, if I compare all of the evening gown performances that I've seen so far at the nationals, that look and evening gown, I would say, is top 3 worthy at Miss Universe. I mean, that look was just breathtaking and unbelievable, and I'm so excited for her even more once the pageant starts. When it comes to her public speaking, I also believe in her capabilities because she won't make the top 4 of Miss Earth for nothing. I mean, we know how Miss Earth really screened their candidates very well, especially in terms of interviews. So I have full trust that she could deliver. Also, her response at the nationals during the final question was pretty solid. It wasn't perfect, but compared to what I have seen so far, hers is one of the solid answers that I've heard. So for now, I think Mexico will deliver this year and a solid contender to go all the way to the top 5 or even win. Next we have Nepal, Jane Deepika Garrett. She's 22 years old. She's a nurse, a business developer, and an advocate for mental health and body positivity. I have been telling people, especially on Instagram, who have been sending me messages, who's asking for my thoughts, that I think her coronation as Nepal's representative could really add on to the diversity of women's beauty and stories that we are going to have this edition, because this edition is certainly filled with a lot of women coming from different backgrounds, and I love it. I actually love how IMG started Miss Universe because we've been celebrating women's beauty in all shapes and forms, and even the amazing 𝐔𝐍𝐈𝐕𝐄𝐻 from Canada was criticized by fans because of her body, but still delivered and placed very, 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 very high. I believe that regardless of what shape that you have, it is all about you. It is all about the contestants, and it is all about their performance at the end of the day. And Sierra, to me, delivered in all rounds. So talking about performance, let us talk about Jane's performance at the Nationals. For the swimsuit performance, I find it okay-ish. I mean, I love the fact that she's very confident with her body. Her walk was actually okay, but I would love it even more if she could give us a bit more impactful performance. I mean, I would love it if she gives us some more impact, and I am saying that with a perspective that there's a lot of stronger and greater competitors in this category that would potentially nail that round, and I would love it if she could give us a much stronger performance. And I know I would want her team to work on that because we all wanted her to do very well. Also, for the evening gown, I was just okay with it as well. I just would love to see a much better styling and gown choices, because the gowns that I've seen from her during the competition were a bit too simple for Miss Universe. I would love to see her wearing something that would make us wow the moment we see her comes out from that stage, and something that would make her have her moment as she walks the stage. I think interviews would be her greatest asset, her interview, her story, and I believe what she's advocating for. Would it be enough to get a placement? As of the moment, I am not sure yet if she would, but I am sure that if she would take note and deliver in all rounds of the competition, then she would definitely make it, because of course we have seen history with the new and evolving era of Miss Universe, that it's not just about the interviews, it's not just about the runway performances, it's all about everything. So you really need to tick all the boxes in order for you to get that placement in the semifinals. So we're hoping that Nepal would also deliver, because it would be amazing to see her perform in the top 16. Next we have Nigeria, Ugochi Ihezue. She's 26 years old, a visual artist, and she's got a master's degree in business administration. She also finished in the top 15 when she competed at Miss World 2017. When it comes to her performance at the Nationals, in all fairness, it was a pretty decent and solid performance. Her swimsuit was okay, but the way she looked and presented herself during the evening gown was impeccable. I love her styling, love her gown choice, and the way she carried it. For her final question, her answer was on an okay-ish level to me. I have heard her speak well in different interviews and videos that I've seen, but on the finals, I just wish that she gave us more elaboration on her response, because that kind of answer I believe wouldn't work at Miss Universe. So assuming she goes far at Miss Universe, as what I have said, that kind of answer would be effective. Short answers are okay as long as it is jam-packed and powerful. So I'm hoping that she would work on it. Overall, a solid contender, and if she would perform well, she is a potential placer too. So that's it. This is our review for episode 13 of all the confirmed candidates from Miss Universe 2023. And I'm looking forward to know your thoughts about my reviews on these delegates and even in the previous episodes as well. Who's your favorite in this group alone? And I would love to see how you would rank these ladies in this group in order of your preference. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.